CDPHE tool is another sub-project here in eRAMS that's accessible to CDPHE, which is the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. They've worked with us over the last few years to develop a couple of specific analysis tools that they were interested in. And they're all here, and again, it's the same eRAMS sort of framework. But the low flow one that I'm talking about is this low flow analysis one that pulls all the different USGS monitoring sites, and then you can search for it based on keyword, based on shapefile, based on rectangle, or however you want to do it. And you can sit down and pick the station of interest. So if I want to look at the North Fork of the Republican River out there near the border of Colorado, I can analyze all the different low flow conditions. This is an approximation of the EPA DFlow, the design flow tool that they have, that a lot of the different permitting processes for wastewater treatment plants have to go through this DFlow algorithm to figure out what is your 7-day low flow, 10-year average low flow kind of thing. So we can calculate all of those based on these different data sets for if you want to use the extreme value design, if you want to use the biologically based low flow, if you want to look at the human health low flow, or if you want just the overall flow summary itself. I picked the all in the interface, so this will take a little sec, but it's going to summarize all those different low flows the way the DFlow tool calculates it. And again, you can download the data here. You can look into what these algorithms are actually doing, and it'll link out to that documentation for DFlow and a few other things. One of the other ones that we've got is, I mentioned earlier, and Teresa asked about Reg 85. Reg 85 is the state set up water quality monitoring program for the wastewater treatment plants. So we have an interface here specifically designed to pull those station locations and look at the data there as far as the phosphate discharge, as far as the nitrate discharge, as far as their upstream data versus downstream data. So we have a multi-site analysis tool that we put together for them.
So there is a question on the low flow tool, Tyler, of can we add data to that tool?
Yes. Yes, you can. It's got that same link right here, and it's going to tell you to format it real similarly. You're going to have to call it date/flow because, I mean, we're not doing water quality, right? So you can upload your own flow data here, and then you get those same merge options if you want to analyze only the uploaded data, if you want to merge it in with the public data, which is the USGS data, if you want to, and then how you want to merge it for duplicates. So if you have a date in your uploaded data and USGS has a date, do I want to use mine? Do I want to use theirs? Do you want to use the average? Do you want to use the maximum? So yes, you can upload your own data and use it here just the same way as the other one. I'm going to refresh this real quick because I don't know why it's not finishing. Bad example, right? So you can interact with this and get that summary. So the human health design flow for this particular site based on the available data is a 21 CFS human design health site. You can also look at the Reg 31 flow summary, and this is more gets into Regulation 31 is another CDPHE regulation for in-stream water quality. Well, in-stream water quality is typically dictated off of some sort of low flow, whether it's seasonal, whether it's statistical, whether it's so the Reg 31 flow summary was a customized flow summary that we put together for CDPHE. They also have a summary of different just access to STORET data, as well as the stream segmentation database. That one specifically looks at the water quality standards that CDPHE is planning to impose with the Reg 31 data, the Reg 31, Regulation 31. And we also have a fish monitoring site summary here that summarizes a number of different sites that the state monitors for mercury amounts in fish tissues for fishing advisories and health advisories. Any questions there, or maybe you want to see a demo of those, or?
So Tyler, these tools, were they on the resources page, or does someone have to know to type in CDPHE tools?
I do not believe that CDPHE tools is on the resources page.
Okay.
But these analyses are all capable. This particular low flow analysis is sitting on top of the same flow analysis tool infrastructure. So the flow analysis tool is pointing at the model that does all the analysis and it's fetching the data. This is pointing at the same one, and it's just turning on and off some different features in order to get these summaries.
Okay, so as far as if they have questions on like how to find these, because we've got some Colorado folks on the thing, and we'll be posting, hopefully we're recording this webinar and hopefully we'll be able to post it, but they can contact you as well, or?
You guys are welcome to contact me as well. I'm the primary developer that's written most of these analyses and the interfaces, so if you have any questions or clarifications, or you wake up tomorrow and you're like, well, I really wish I would have asked him that, feel free to email me. My email is, let me just pull up put it on the screen for you guys real quick. So my email is just my name, tyler.weibel@colorado-state.edu. You might get a reply from a slightly different address, but it all gets forwarded to the right one for me. So that's probably the easiest one to remember to contact me through.
Okay, thanks, Tyler.
Like I said, that Reg 31 summary basically goes through and does the 1E3 acute monthly low flow versus the 7E3 chronic versus the 30E3 chronic, and gives you that table summary of based on the different available data.